Yeah. What's up, people? Ladies and gentlemen, look at this. 9:56. The market's still down. Hold on tight. Because you know what's going to happen. Oh, we're waiting for the home sales data? What up, homes? Home sales. Listen, are you really sitting around waiting to decide what you're going to do on the new home sales data? Does it really matter? No. Because if nothing has been proven, come on now. Data doesn't matter. Nothing matters. Nothing matters except the government sitting there on the F12 button, or whichever button you use to buy, hitting that shit like Atari 2600 playing combat. You gotta be buying stocks. And I've been waiting to bring out Joey Dip Hard because the boy's taking a dirt nap. We haven't dipped hard since January. And we're waiting and waiting. Now, what I don't understand is CNBC. I know we all hate CNBC, yet we all watch it. And every time they do some commentary, is this the end of the rally? Is this the end of the rally? Do you think the rally is coming to an end? Do you think this is the top? The top of what? The end of what? If you're suggesting that we're going to hit a point where the market's not going to go up anymore, ever, how could you use such drastic terms as the end of the rally? Or is this the top? There is no top. We are going forward in time, correct? The end of the world is not here. The end of the rally. Oh, by the way, buying HIG today. The trades for today, again, were Rhino, Heat, and the HIG. We buy anything that goes green. And as long as it stays green relatively, we'll hang on to it. What we've been doing is we've been trading bigger size and then just easing off the size and hanging on to that last couple of hundred shares to try to milk it. I want to say hi to Don Harold. It was nice talking to you for an hour yesterday on the show. Don Harold, lunatic. I say that in an affectionate way. Guy still thinks that we're going to see Dow 8,000 before 12,000. And I want to say hi to everybody in your room. Hope you guys bought some DN yesterday and some Heat. I threw out two nice picks for you there. You made a quarter on both of them. Can't really do more. I was only in there for an hour. I gave you two picks that went up a quarter each. And the HIG today, so far so good. Now with the Heat, again, we all know where I'm coming from on that stock. Either it's going to $2 because it's a bullshit Chinese company, or they're going to short squeeze this thing right back to $15. So we're playing that accordingly. So new home sales data. Wait, I'm waiting. What's it going to be? Somebody tell me. And it doesn't matter because my day's over. Got 3,000 shares of HIG. We started buying the HIG here. Let me sell some. Boom. Day's over. Now, if you're like me, I try to make met. $300, $400, $500, maybe $1,000 a day. That's a good day. I mean, I'm not even... The visions of grandeur are gone. Okay? Maybe this HIG trade will work out where I can make some sick money if the thing breaks out and gets back to $14, $15, God willing. Because I'd rather see it go up because we have obviously more potential for the stock to go up, and it could go up forever. Then going down, it's only going to get us what? It's going to go to $7 or $8 and just sit there and die and slowly trickle and go out of business. I'd rather see it go up. Okay, so what I'm saying is we're sitting around for the data. It doesn't matter. Data doesn't matter. Data doesn't matter. See, did I go off subject already? I went off subject. Now, the end of the rally, is this the top? How can you even say that? If we do sell off, it'll last for 3 days. 3 days. And after 3 days, if we're actually still selling off, maybe it'll last 3 more days. Because there are no more bullets left in the bear's gun. Chuck. The bear's shotgun. Whatever you want to call it. The moral of the story is there cannot be an end of the rally. There cannot be a top on your way up because we're always forging forward Hey, look at that sell on HIG. I can't believe it. And it pulled back 7 cents after I sold out of it. Whoa. All right. So here's what I want you to do, people. Okay, we also have some IPOs coming out and blah, 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 blah. But I want to point out something like that Don Harrell does, which I love. He rips apart Kramer. And you know what? It's easy to rip apart Kramer, okay? But again, Kramericans will defend, oh, are you as successful as he is? Then you can't criticize. Remember just a week ago when he was saying you might want to start selling out of stocks, right? And then he said if the health care bill gets passed, we might have a huge sell-off. You might want to sell your stocks, okay? So now he just ignores all that. He ignores all that, saying that he never said that. And he just continues to go and say how the market's going to rally. Everything's great. This is super, super, super. Which I can't argue with that because everything's awesome. Except I have still friends that can't find a job. But everything's super, super duper. Nobody needs a job. We don't care about superinflation, hyperinflation, deflation. We don't care about stagflation or any kind of inflation. I got some inflation. I got to get some fellation from my wife tonight. Yeah, that's going to happen. I don't know if you know about my wife, but depending on the TV schedule and the timing, if I'm going to get fellatio from my wife, I have to schedule that shit in like 6 months in advance. It's March 20th. It's March 24th. You said 10 o'clock. You said it. And God forbid there's some new TV show, and now I gotta compete with The Good Wife. I gotta compete with American Idol. All of them, they're doing the release. They're voting somebody off American Idol. We can't do the relations tonight. And I don't know about you, but I mean I watch American Idol and call me a fag for saying that, but I liked it when they rip into people and all those morons who think they could sing and they're all crying, this is my dream, this is my dream. Buddy, somebody should have told you that you couldn't sing a long time ago and they should have set you on another path. Because if that's your dream, you might as well off yourself. But they got these contestants right now and none of them, as far as I'm concerned, none of them can sing. I mean, there's sometimes some guys who are like, wow, this guy's awesome. You got to appreciate the guy can sing. But now, they got these contestants. They stink. They're awful. The show's terrible. And Ellen DeGeneres, I used to think she was funny, and I used to like her. And just watching her each week, she's kind of annoying. And kind of weird looking. With her freaking chicken neck. Just a weird woman. So, let's talk about what's good, okay? We saw some stocks that we liked. Here's what I did this morning. I know, personally, that I like Rhino, Heat, HIG, DuPont. So as soon as the market opened up down, I'm thinking, Dow 20,000. Stock market can't go down. Let me start buying lightly here. So I started buying the HIG on anticipation of it going green. And then I started buying some more as it went positive and sold into that first moment of strength. Boom. One trade's done. With the Heat, I know I loved that stock. They gave me an opportunity to buy it below 11.50. 11.50 was my target price that I wanted to buy some today. I was like, I'll give a little bit of a shot here below 11.50, and if it breaks 11.50, I'll buy some more. Bought some more. Still long some Heat. You know how I feel about that company. What I'm thinking about doing is I think I might go long bias because we are going Dow 20,000 theory. Everything goes up. I might be buying the $12 put, $12.50 puts, and keeping the long stock. So that's definitely a bullish strategy. You're protected immensely, but at the same time, if it doesn't go up, you're not going to make any money. Okay. So, yippee-ki-yay, and also AIG is ridiculous. If you could actually make a living trading AIG. First of all, the stock shouldn't be a stock. It shouldn't even be allowed to trade in the market. But 3 times a week, if it's up, it reverses and goes green. If you could short it, boom, the stock just disintegrates. And then if it's down, 3 times a week it reverses green and rips up a point. So you can just sit there and watch that stock. Oh, I also want to know that I probably have destroyed AMAT. I added AMAT to the 2012 fund. I call it the 2012 fund right now because I'm just buying some stocks that I'm not selling little positions. All right, we're at 10 minutes. How do I go through 10 minutes so quickly? See you later.
Your mother likes it.